Yeah, hi there. These comments are for AM. I'm just using the first letter of your first and last name. So let's take a look at your question. And you're also one of my students right now, so I should let anybody know who's watching this video that this is one of my students of my 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And you asked a question, I'm going to give you an answer. She said, "Hi Michael, I need your help as I need to get 100 to apply for dental schools. I have the current score of 84. At the present, I'm doing some reading work by reading some novels online. Is it possible to get 100 in 1 month as I'm planning to take the test on April 14th? If it is, please tell me how and where to start. Also, please provide me a strategic preparation schedule for this month. I hope you will help me as deadlines for dental schools are approaching nearer." Alright, so we kind of have two questions here. Number one, is it possible to get 100 in 1 month? And can you provide me with a strategic preparation schedule for this month? And I'm gonna answer both of those questions right now. So the first question is, excuse me, I'm in the middle of a cold right now. Is it possible to get 100 in 1 month based on your current score of 84? It's possible, but not likely. I'll be honest with you, it's very tough to move from 84 to 100 in 30 days. That's a lot of English improvement that you have to make in only 4 weeks. It's kind of tough. Alright, let me give you a basic idea of most students who use my service, and literally now, I think I've had close to 1,000 students now who have used my service, maybe even a little more than that. Most students do not make that kind of improvement. English proficiency is a gradual, steady process. It doesn't happen overnight. Most students, AM, who use my service, they improve their overall TOEFL score between about 5 and 10 points per month. I wish it were different, but it's not. I'm not going to lie to you. So for you, it would be very tough for you to go from 84 to 100 in 1 month. So let's go to your next question. Can you provide me with some strategic TOEFL preparation for this month? The answer is yes, I can and I will. Okay, so I look at you right now. I think that you probably need about 3 to 4 months of using my service, I think, before you will reach the goal that you want. So for the first month, here's what I recommend. Focus in the vocabulary, pronunciation, and the grammar steps for the first month. I think that's the best strategy for you right now. These 3 things are very, very important. You gotta have really, really good vocabulary. And in my first step, you will learn 1,700 TOEFL words. Pronunciation is also important. You need to work on reducing your non-native speaker accent. This also takes time. So that's what I recommend there, and also grammar. Now for the second month, work on my listening and my reading parts of my course, and then maybe for the third month you can start working on my writing and my speaking practice tests. That's probably what you want to do right there. Now you'll know when you're ready to take the TOEFL test when. Let me give you some standards of some things that you can use as guidelines so you know when you're ready to score 100. Okay, in my vocabulary section of my course, when you consistently score about 85% on the vocabulary quizzes and you score 85% or higher on the final exam for my vocabulary step, you're ready. Now, the next part, in my pronunciation area, when you score 5.1 or higher on the pronunciation post test, you're ready for the speaking part of the test, right? In the grammar area, when you have completed all the grammar lessons, including the grammar lesson number 7, and you've gone over those exercises enough times to know that you understand the material you were being taught, you're ready. In the listening part of my course, when you consistently score above 80% on any listening practice test, if you do 2 or 3 in a row and you're still scoring above 80, you're ready. Because my listening practice tests are very tough, and they're actually quite hard. They're harder than the actual TOEFL IBT, so you're definitely ready if you can complete my listening practice test. Now, with my reading part of my course, once you have achieved a reading speed of 300 to 350 words a minute, you are ready, my friend, to take the TOEFL test. Okay, now with the writing area. I have a series of independent and integrated writing lessons and practice tests. Once you score between 24 and 27 points on the independent and integrated writing practice test, if you can get at least 2 scores in the independent practice test and 2 scores in the integrated writing practice test, and they're between 24 and 27 points out of 30, you are ready. You're definitely ready to take the TOEFL and get 100. Now in the speaking area, again, I have a series of skill building, independent, and integrated speaking lessons, and when you are consistently scoring between about 24 and 27 points out of 30 on the independent and integrated speaking tasks, you're ready. Usually, if you can get 3 or 4 practice tests in a row, independent speaking practice test and integrated speaking practice test, and you're scoring between, like I said, 24 and 27 points out of 30, you, my friend, are ready to take the TOEFL test. So take these ideas, take these criteria. You might want to write them down, maybe replay the video one more time and write down these things. Once you have met these standards at my online TOEFL course, that will tell you you are ready, AM, to take the TOEFL IBT. Alrighty? Anyway, thank you for contacting me. I'm glad to have you as a student. And remember, don't go a day without doing something to improve your English proficiency. And what you're doing right now is reading. You're reading a lot of novels and books and things. This is one of the best things you can do right now. Keep doing that. That's it's very good practice to help you get better vocabulary. You develop your reading. You can concentrate better. Your overall language skills will get better from reading extensively. This is one of the single most important things you can do to improve your academic English proficiency. Alrighty? Again, thank you for contacting me, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.